How does a struggling actor become television's ultimate icon of cool? Imagine a young man from Manhattan, growing up amid the weight of harsh words and relentless challenges, only to reinvent himself as the face of an entire generation. This is the story of Henry Winkler, a man whose journey from being labeled television's golden boy to transforming into a cultural phenomenon is as riveting as it is unexpected. Before we dive deeper into his incredible journey, if you're enjoying the story so far, please like, share, and subscribe. Every sub helps me buy snacks to munch while I edit these videos. Born on a crisp October day in 1945 in the heart of Manhattan, Henry's earliest memories were steeped in the bittersweet blend of hope and hardship. His parents, Ilsa and Harry Winkler, had escaped the horrors of Nazi Germany only a few years earlier, seeking refuge and a fresh start on the Upper West Side. While his father found success in the lumber business, providing the family with financial security, home was far from a sanctuary. The strict, often harsh discipline imposed by parents shaped by their own past traumas left young Henry wrestling with self-doubt and pain. A cruel nickname, a translation of dumb dog, echoed in his ears, a constant reminder of his perceived inadequacies. Yet even in those early days, amidst the chill of criticism and the isolation of academic struggles, there flickered a spark of possibility. At the age of 13, everything changed with one unforgettable moment. While watching West Side Story, Henry discovered the transformative power of performance. The movie lit a fire inside him, igniting dreams of a life on stage and screen. That same year, during his bar mitzvah, a milestone where he had to grapple with reading Hebrew despite mounting difficulties, he experienced his first taste of success. For the first time, he felt genuine pride in his own efforts. It was a small victory that would later serve as the foundation for a much larger journey. Yet, the road ahead was anything but smooth. Henry's struggle wasn't confined to the glare of the spotlight. It was also fought on the pages of school textbooks. Unbeknownst to him at the time, he was battling dyslexia, a challenge that left him misinterpreted as lazy or unmotivated by teachers and even his own family. The classroom, with its endless rows of words and expectations, became a battleground where his natural talent clashed with misunderstood limitations. Despite the constant frustration and isolation, his passion for acting began to emerge as a powerful antidote to the daily pain. Determined to rewrite his destiny, Henry took a bold leap by pursuing higher education far from the familiar streets of New York. Accepting an offer from Emerson College in Boston, he embarked on a journey that was as much about escaping his past as it was about discovering his true self. College life was not without its challenges. Reading assignments and dense scripts still loomed large, but within the theater, he found a community that believed in him. His professors recognized an unpolished brilliance and nurtured his passion, encouraging him to find innovative ways to tackle his learning hurdles. This perseverance would soon become his trademark, a quiet resilience that set him apart in a competitive industry. It wasn't long before fate intervened. In 1973, after a string of small theater roles and commercial gigs that steadily built his confidence, a fateful phone call arrived from Hollywood. A casting director had spotted his potential and urged him to audition for a new TV show set in the nostalgic 1950s, Happy Days. Initially cast in a minor role, Henry's spontaneous improvisation during his audition transformed a fleeting moment into a legendary performance. This was the birth of Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, a tough, no-nonsense guy with a hidden vulnerability that captivated viewers. At first, Fonzie was meant to be a supporting character, a mere foil to the affable Richie Cunningham. In the early episodes, he appeared only briefly, his presence more a suggestion than a centerpiece. But Henry's portrayal defied expectations. The character's rough exterior, softened by occasional moments of tenderness, resonated deeply with audiences. With every cool catchphrase and subtle gesture, Fonzie evolved into a symbol of rebellious charm and quiet strength. Viewers found themselves drawn to a man who could fix a jukebox with a tap, yet reveal a sensitive side during rare, heartfelt moments. As Fonzie's popularity soared, tensions began to simmer behind the scenes. ABC executives grew uneasy with a character whose magnetism was rapidly outshining the original lead. The network's initial hesitations led to strict guidelines, rules about wardrobe and character portrayal that threatened to constrain Henry's creative spark. For a time, Fonzie was forced to sport a green windbreaker instead of the now iconic leather jacket. On set, creative friction bubbled beneath the surface. Ron Howard, who played Richie Cunningham, found himself increasingly sidelined as Fonzie's star power overshadowed his own. The dynamics of Happy Days shifted, setting the stage for a power struggle that would forever alter the show's legacy. Even as behind-the-scenes drama threatened to unravel the delicate balance of the ensemble, Henry Winkler embraced his newfound fame. Fonzie was no longer just a character. He had become a cultural phenomenon. His image adorned lunchboxes, posters, and toys, transcending the TV screen to become part of everyday life. By the late 1970s, Fonzie's merchandise was raking in millions, and the actor found himself caught in the whirlwind of public adoration and media frenzy. Yet, this success came at a steep price. The relentless attention blurred the lines between man and myth, leaving casting directors struggling to see Henry as anyone other than Fonzie. For nearly a decade, he was trapped in an iconic role that, while legendary, limited his opportunities to showcase his full range of talent. Not one to be confined by a single chapter, Henry eventually sought new creative horizons. In the late 1980s, he stepped behind the camera, directing his first film, Memories of Me. It wasn't a blockbuster, but it signaled the beginning of a new era, one that would see him embracing roles as director, producer, and even writer. By the early 1990s, he had firmly established his identity beyond Fonzie, turning down roles that echoed the familiar cool guy archetype. One notable decision was his refusal to play Danny Zuko in a film adaptation of Grease, a role that eventually catapulted John Travolta to stardom. Henry's choice underscored the fine line between playing it safe and risking it all to break free from typecasting. Amid the whirlwind of professional reinvention, a deeply personal battle defined much of Henry's life: his struggle with dyslexia. For decades, he grappled with reading and writing difficulties, misinterpreted as laziness or lack of effort. It wasn't until he was 31 that a long overdue diagnosis finally explained the challenges he'd faced since childhood. The revelation was a bittersweet mixture of relief and anger. On one hand, understanding the root of his academic struggles was liberating. On the other, it stung to think of all the years lost to misunderstanding. This epiphany ignited a passion in Henry to advocate for early dyslexia testing. He shared his story with over 250,000 students, proving that a brain wired differently isn't a curse but a unique gift when nurtured correctly. The culmination of his journey came full circle during a nostalgic reunion at the 2024 Emmy Awards, a celebration of 50 years since Happy Days first graced television screens. On a meticulously recreated set, complete with iconic red booths and a vintage jukebox, Henry and Ron Howard reunited on stage. Their chemistry, forged over decades of shared triumphs and trials, was palpable. Amid playful banter and heartfelt reflections, the reunion not only celebrated a beloved show, but also underscored the enduring bond between two creative souls. It was a moment that resonated with fans worldwide, sparking a resurgence of interest in the classic sitcom and even fueling whispers of a possible reboot. Throughout it all, Henry Winkler's journey is a testament to the transformative power of perseverance and reinvention. From a boy haunted by harsh words to a man who defied every expectation, his life is a rich tapestry of challenges met and conquered. Whether lighting up the screen as Fonzie, taking creative control behind the camera, or inspiring millions as an advocate and author, Henry never lost sight of his belief in second chances and the strength found in embracing one's differences. As we wrap up this deep dive into an icon's legacy, remember that every detail of Henry's story serves as a powerful reminder. Success often comes at a cost, but with resilience and authenticity, the rewards are immeasurable. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe. Every sub helps me buy snacks to munch while I edit these videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.